What is going on, guys? How is it going today? Welcome back to another flipping live stream. I'm Scapenomics, and we're going to try to make some bank today, although we are doing a little bit different of a stream today, as we don't typically, well, right now, we don't have our current cash stack that we typically use on these streams. So today, we're going to be working with 1,427,000,000 GP today. We're going to see what we can turn that into here in the short term within about the next hour. And of course, if you guys do enjoy this at any point, definitely drop a like. Happy Friday to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the stream today. Let's make some money. I don't know how markets are looking today. I actually haven't done any flipping yet today, so this will be the first part of it. Now, the reason we are not flipping with our usual cash stack is actually because I'm in an investment right now that I want to see. It's not really an investment. It's more of like a couple day trade, like a swing trade that I want to play out over the weekend, as I won't be flipping that much this weekend. So we're currently invested in that, so we don't have the full cash stack on hand. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I do see a couple good margins today on a lot of stuff here. Dragonclaw is doing a lot of funky movements today. They recently dipped below 50 million, which looked like a big buy signal for the market. We saw a lot of people come into the Dragonclaws, currently sitting at about 50.3 mil as we speak. But we're not going to flip that today. I would like to flip something that's going to be a little bit more consistent for us. And maybe we'll start with the Ancestral Rope set first. We might be able to trade a few of these. We'll see if we can get at least one traded. And we'll let that do its thing for now. We'll let that sit. Welcome everybody to the stream today. Let's make some money. And again, we are working with less than we typically do today. We are only working with 1.4 bill compared to our 2.1 bill that we usually work with. So we're going to be a little bit different as far as a strategy goes. And of course, guys, we have the Stella next to us today. We got a nice brew. One of my favorites, actually. It's one of my favorite beers, actually, is Stella. So we're going to get into that in a minute. We also have Wild Muffin popping in. He says, "What's up, mate? Good to see you, Wild." We also have Jay Hefner. He says, "What is good, everybody? Good to see you, Jay." We also have OSRS Clusa popping in as well. He says, "Hey, hey, good to see all of you." We also have Jay saying, "How was the week and happy weekend?" Finally, man, so happy about it. So happy to get into it and just kind of make some money today as well. Like Friday after work, just so relaxing. So let's make some money. And I'm a little bit upset because we don't have our full cash stack that we typically have in these streams on hand today, right? So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to flip than we usually do. We're not going to really go ahead and start smacking T-bows around like we typically do here on the stream, but we will try to flip a few sides if we get the chance. And I do want to go ahead and flip these Dragon Hunter crossbows next. I want to get a few of these going here. We'll list about 3 of them, let them do their thing. Now, I do keep I am keeping a close eye on the Scythe of Vitur. This is something I would like to flip as well, so let's go ahead and get a listing there for the Scythe of Vitur. It did actually go on a strong upward movement. Straight Stan has given us a follow over on Twitch. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the flipping team. Hopefully I can help you out and teach you a thing or two about flipping in old school RuneScape with your cash stack. We have Evan OSRS saying, "Scape, what is your day job?" I work in IT support. We have Iris saying, "Please no lag today." Freaking fingers crossed, man. That would be such a shame. But before we get further into it, guys, we do have a lot of our items listed. And oh, snap. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get into the Stella here today. We always have a beer on Friday, so cheers to you guys in the chat. Happy Friday. Let's make some money on the market today. And honestly, we're going to see if margins are good or not today. I've been pretty out of the loop on the market as of today, and yeah, we're working with a little bit less than we typically do from a cash stack standpoint. I do have my money invested into a little bit of a swing trade right now, and I want to see how it plays out. Now, I could have sold it for break even and actually gotten the cash back to flip with on stream today, but I actually want to see how it goes, because if it goes well, I want to post it on the Discord and show you guys the power behind that flip and kind of how I analyzed it. That way you guys can see how I'm doing these swing trades. But anyway, Saints fan, good to see you, man. Evan, good to see you as well. Iris popping in. Jay says the Stella is nice. I know. So tasty, man. We have Witty saying, "What's up, everyone? It's Friday." Good to see you, Witty. Derek popping in as well. Derek says, "How do you flip without GE Tracker Pro?" I do have GE Tracker Pro, so that's not an issue for me. Keith popping in, he says, hello again from the Isle of Man. Good luck tonight. Thank you, Keith. Do appreciate it. Let's make some gains today, man. And it's, you know, we haven't really had any luck yet. We kind of just started, so still waiting on a couple things here to actually come through. And our margins are not stale. We're currently on a lot of active margins here, but we're just not really getting any trades coming through quite yet. So we'll just let that do its thing for now. Let's go ahead and try to get 2 Grazis traded here. We did just get a Spectral. We almost instant bought a Grazi. Let me just, okay, we did actually instant buy a Grazi there. So let's actually cut back a little bit on that. I think we're going to be able to flip this thing, but it's just, it's a little bit weird from a margin standpoint. So let's try and get that back, try to secure a profit on that as well. And we actually didn't buy it for too high because we would have bought 2 of them if that was the case. We have FD giving us a follow as well. Good to see you, FD. Thank you for tuning in today. And let's actually list this as Arcane Spirit Shield back as well. We'll try to trade this thing. A lot of action there in the past couple seconds. Still have a lot of money on hand to put into some flips here. And what would be better than the Ancestral Robe Top? It's weird today because today, like, I don't really have as much cash, right? So the way that we actually flip today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try to focus on those medium volume things, those quicker trades, because I want to try to trade some faster margins today just from a profit standpoint. I think it's going to help out a little bit more. So we're going to keep a close eye on all of our margins. Of course, we're going to try to pay a lot of attention today just so we can make some money with the smaller cash stack. Let's see here. We did want to try and flip these Ancestral Robe Tops here. Looks like we did sell something off. Looks like it was actually the Grazi, so that might be something worth going back in on really quick here and just trying to get a bunch of these going. We did go ahead and list 4 of them. Maybe that's worth it instead of doing the Ancestral Robe Tops at the current moment, just from a profit standpoint. So let me actually go ahead and readjust these Grazis just a little bit here. I want to be a little bit better positioned on these so we actually have a competitive buy offer. And we'll go in aggressively on that. Scythe the Vitur hasn't bought yet. We're on margin for it. We'll just wait a little bit longer for that. We have Light Up the L saying, yo, yo, good to see you, Light Up. Thank you for tuning in today. Guys, if you are watching over on YouTube, be sure to drop a like. It really does help me out a lot. We put out a video this week on how or why the Grand Exchange is crashing. It did extremely well, guys. Thank you for all the support on that, man. That video exploded. So I think we have like 200 likes or something. It's freaking insane. But anyway, thank you guys for that. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And let's make some money today. Now, these Ancestral Robe Bottoms, they look okay. I think the Ancestral Robe Tops look a little bit better, but I am waiting for an updated margin on that because the sell price has not been updated in over 10 minutes, which I'm not too happy about. We're keeping a close eye on the Twisted Bow as well. Twisted Bow got up to 988 mil before I started the stream. It's currently regressing down to about 984 million GP. Could be a downtrend on the Twisted Bow again as people sell it off. I thought it was actually going to go up and break the 1 bill mark again, but that actually wasn't the case. Now, we did get the Scythe of Vitur here. We're going to try to turn this around as quickly as we can. Try to secure a quick little margin on this thing. Aiming for about 1.3 mil on this trade. More like 1.2. Blowpipe now 1.7 mil. Shocking. Wow. 1.7 mil for a blowpipe. Now, they did actually change the stats on it, right? So I'm not too shocked to see it's actually had a much lower price point, but that is pretty crazy considering how powerful the blowpipe used to be. Now, when will the in real life markets crash? Good to see you, Jim. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. We have Saints fans saying, from a White Claw to a Stella, moving up in life, I see. I actually just stole it from my roommate, so don't tell him. He doesn't know. He's not here right now, so he can't, he can't yell at me for taking it. But thank you, man. Do appreciate it. I do like Stella, though. It's a nice little classy beer, and we're going to get down on one today. Twisted Bow looking like it's hitting a little bit of resistance here. Currently trading about 984.6 with the sell price of 985.9. So it actually is looking like it might uptrend again. Interesting to see that. At least it's stabling out a little bit in the like 800 or 980 mil range. It's seeming to stay above that, at least within the past couple of hours here. Slowly waiting for some trades to come through, guys. Nothing crazy yet. We do want to adjust a couple things around that might be a little bit stale, and that is going to be the Ancestral set here. We didn't really have a lot of luck with that, so Maybe we'll do these ancestral row bottoms here. They actually look like they might be decent. A lot of margin shifting around here today, trying to capitalize on it as best I can. We'll go for about that. We'll get 4 of those going. We don't have the money. We'll do a little bit less. We'll do 2 of them, and we'll see how that goes. Now, we are waiting about 7 minutes on this Dragon Hunter crossbow, which is potentially a little bit too long on that, actually. I wonder if we should just relist that, or if we should just go in for a different item. Looks like the ancestral robe top might trend up here. Hold on. We'll get in on both items, so we'll see which one works out better. Still have 86 mil in the inventory today, keeping a close eye on the not the ancestral robe bottom, the arcane spirit shield. I want to make sure we were able to sell that off here. Let me just check the graph on that, make sure we're not too far away. Anyway, have you guys been flipping today? How has it been going for you? If so, I'm curious to know what your guys' experience has been these past few days on the Grand Exchange, because I've had a lot of luck, and I've also missed out big time on some great opportunities. I've lost a little bit of money. I've made a little bit of money, kind of like a, not really a break even. I'm a little bit net positive, but at the same exact time, like, it's just been a funky week, and I think a lot of us will agree on that one. So I'm kind of curious, is it working out for you? Is it not? Let me know in the live chat. Now we also have Straight saying try the Eldridge. The Eldridge does take quite a long time to flip, but we might actually be able to give it a run here if it does look like it's at a decent price. Let's take a look here. Currently looks like it's coming up a lot in price. The spread is pretty big on the Eldridge right now. And wow, we did get that Arcane Spirit Shield off. Lots of money on that thing if we can trade a couple more of these. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to. So let's go ahead and maybe list 2 of them. We can't do 2. We'll do another one in the meantime. Hoping for the Scythe to sell off here. I don't want to hold this Scythe on a downtrend, which currently looks like that actually might happen to us. So we're going to cut the sell price down a little bit on the Scythe of Vitur here. I've actually had a lot of bad luck with the Scythe these past like 24 hours. I had a pretty decent down trade on the Scythe the other day, but like these past couple of like 48 hours have been not very good for me from the Scythe standpoint. Now we have Riley Rouse saying, thoughts on items worth over max cash in OSRS. Good to see you, Riley. Such as Third Age, Pick, or the Druidic Rogue Bottoms. I don't really have an opinion on that. I think the market will dictate the value regardless of if it's more than a max cash stack. So if that's what the item's worth, that's what it's worth. And you should be willing to pay the price if you want it. And that's what the market determines the price is. Now we have Vin Dow saying, I just started flipping in free-to-play, made almost 500K in 3 days so far. Really awesome job, Vin. I actually recommend that you go check out my video on how to make 700K an hour in free-to-play. I think that video is really good and could help you out a lot with making a little bit more money per hour. So definitely check that out, man. Straight says, I flipped the Inquisitor set for like 3 mil margins. Is pretty insane. Yeah, I think the Inquisitor actually, because I was looking at this earlier today, right? I was looking at like good swing trade opportunities. The Inquisitor looks like it is bottoming out a little bit. I was looking at the Halberg specifically, and it does look like it, you know, it traded sideways for a while. So I thought that was going to be the price recovery because it traded sideways for about, I don't know, it was within like a 500K margin for what, 5 hours? So I thought that was going to be the absolute bottom. I thought this is where people were buying in. Support was here, but that actually was not the case. Support was actually broken, and it dropped down a little bit further to about 175 mil from 177 mil, which is where the resistance was. So I was surprised to see that, considering that all the Inquisitor pieces besides that look like they might go on an uptrend. So it's a little bit different. VlogTune says, if you uploaded videos worth the same quality, you will have oh, with the same quality as the one before. Oh, thank you, VlogTunes, man. I appreciate that. We're just doing our best. I mean, I would love to grow on YouTube, but we just do it naturally. I do what I like to do, and when I can get a video out, I get a video out. That being said, we did get the Scythe of Vitur sold off here. I'm going to cycle back in for a little bit cheaper on this next one, but I do appreciate you thinking that the video I put out was high quality, man, because I do work harder on my videos, which is... Some people don't think I do, but I'll put my best foot forward, man, okay? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get another Scythe going here. I'm hoping it buys up quickly. Don't know if it will, but we could go our way. I'm not sure. Isn't that the least traded orb, or am I wrong? The Eldridge? I would think it would be the Harmonious Orb, actually. Because that would be the rarest, right? Or maybe just the most in demand. I'm actually not sure about that. Wow. I tried to trade a Harmonious Orb earlier, but looks like I missed the train on that one. Could have made a lot of money. Up like 30 mil from this morning. Hello, Mr. Streamer and fellow flippers. Good to see you, Vulcan. Thank you for tuning in. We also have Keith Rowley saying, has the blowpipe been nerfed? Stats seem the same still. I think it has like less range strength. And the darts that get put in are like, there's something weird about it. Don't ask me about any PVM questions because I honestly don't know. I'm not the best PVMer in this game. Anyway, we need to move some stuff around. Let's adjust all of this stuff, guys. We're going to cut back on all this. That's going to give us 775 mil to work with here. Interesting what we can do with that. Try to put it into something good here. First item we're going to do on the list today is the Dragon Warhammer. Going to go aggressive on this, hope for the best. And we'll see if that actually works out for us. Now, we are working with a little bit less money than we typically do today, guys. We are working with 1.4 billion GP today, so I don't expect to make as much as we typically do with the 2.1 bill stack, but we're going to do our best to try to squeeze a good profit out today. And things are looking pretty decent right now. Be nice if we could hit these Kodai wands here. Kodai wands have been shooting up in price. I have no idea why, but they have been a great item. If someone invested in those Kodai wands, like that was at least a 10 mil per trade, which is quite nice. Would have been very happy with that myself, but of course I missed the train on that. We're going to go in for 4 Kodai wands here. We're going to see if that pays off, and we are on margin for that, so we shouldn't have to wait too long to get that filled, but we'll keep a close eye on that margin as well. Welcome everybody to the stream today. Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday. I know I am. We're sitting back, kicking back, flipping some items here with a nice Stella, and we're just enjoying it today, so be sure to ask any questions you might have in the live chat about how to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping. We'd love to help you out. This channel is all about teaching people how to flip and make more money in old school RuneScape. So if there's any way we can help you do that, our mission would succeed. So we're going to go back in and sell this Scythe of vitur here. Could clear about a mil GP on that last Scythe here if we are able to trade it off. I think this last trade on the Scythe is going to be a little bit sketchier. The margin right now on the Scythe is actually showing a higher margin than it currently is. We're currently buying beneath the current margin by about 600k or so. So I think this trade is going to be a little bit sketchy because I do imagine it might come downtrending here in a second. So we're just trying to get it off before that actually happens. And we're hoping for the best on that. Do you invest in real life? Of course, man, of course. Mega Brevet says, no blowpipe nerf hasn't happened yet. I think it's the speculation of it might actually happen. That plays into it as well. And we also have a low Zulver scale price, right? Because, you know, of... there's just not a lot of demand for Zulver scales right now. That's the problem. Eldridge is trading like the SGS, has less demand and higher margins. Yeah, the Eldridge Orb is like, I don't know, it's a better overnight item, like the Volatile Orb, Eldridge Orb. Those are better over like 4-hour to 8-hour time frames. For trading actively, they're just really not as great. Quick like on the YouTube. Thank you, J-Man. Do appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in today, J-Man. It's always good to see you. Like, we have so many consistent viewers here. Light up the L. Keith has been very consistent. Vulcan's always here. Jay is always here. Mega Brevet been popping in a lot more as well. So I recognize you guys. So don't think you go unrecognized, okay? I thought the scales decreasing was from all these Zulver bots. You know, I don't think it's Zulver bots. I think it's actually a demand problem. No one wants to use the blowpipe right now because why would you use the blowpipe going in the future? It's not going to be good. On top of that as well, there's just not as many people playing the game. We have a decline in the player base count right now. No true PVM to look forward to. Feels bad, man. We also, this Dragon Warhammer unfortunately got away from us. Kind of want to try this Dragon Hunter Lance here. Try and get a few of these. 276 mil still in our hands. Dragon Claws look like they might be coming down. Let's try to get a few of those. And we'll list maybe just 2 of them for now. keep a close eye on all of our stuff here. We're going to abort the Kodai wands as well. We're going to try to trade these as quickly as possible. I don't want to lose the margin on them. I do think they're going to trend up slightly, at least during the session, maybe get to like 82.5 mil, but I just kind of want to make my profit on them right now because we did get a pretty quick fill on that. Let's see, we have Jim OSRS saying, do you make the same amount of money flipping in a bear market or a bull market, or does it not matter if it is flipping? Also, Ice-T popping in the chat. Good to see you, Ice-T, man. Thank you for tuning in today. Now, to address Jim's question, it depends. Typically, you're going to get, in my experience, you get better overnight trades in a bear market because the items tend to go in massive fluctuations overnight. So you can pick up some really, really, really cheap deals, cheaper than the items should ever really be. But that being said, a bull market is a lot easier to trade in because even if you only buy one or two of the item, it's almost guaranteed to make you money. You just got to wait a little while before you sell it. So I would say opportunities in a bear market are harder to find, but for overnight flipping specifically, bear market is better in my experience. You just have to know how much to adjust the offers by to actually accommodate for how much volatility is currently on the market. Now we have Keith saying, wouldn't be here if the stream didn't merit it. Amazing, man. Riley says, also you can break down the blowpipes to scales, then there's more scales. Absolutely, man. That's another great point as well. We have Bert saying, yesterday I managed to get a 1 mil profit on 1 limit of blood runes. I saw that in the Discord. That's very uncommon. Someone likely dumped a lot of blood runes, and I would not expect that very often. Mark Baker says you recognize us. Lol, JK. Good to see you, Mark, man. Thanks for tuning in. We have Jay saying, I personally think flipping in OSRS is kind of the same thing as market making / flash trading in real life. It's more like arbitrage trading, but yeah, very similar. Very similar. OG Cheese says, I only have 9 mil bank. What should I flip? Sorry if you said this earlier. I just joined. No, we haven't talked about it yet. Personally, I recommend you flip with, at minimum, a 10 mil cash stack. If you want to flip with 9 mil, you can. You want to flip things like blood runes, law runes, death runes, nature runes, Zolver scales, monkfish, mana rays, sharks, anything that is super high volume that you can get your hands on. It's not only going to teach you the basics, but it's going to make you some very safe GP in the short term, and you'll be able to get that cash stack up. Now, I do want to try to get some more trades going here, guys. We are looking... Oh, wow. We're looking really bad on the Scythe. We're looking really bad on this thing. Oh, man, that sucks. What did I say, too? I was like, this thing's going to come right back down on us. But anyway. We're just going to give it a 100k knockdown in the down direction here. And yikes, this thing's going to crash on us. Frick, man. It's already down like 2.5 mil from where we bought it, and I don't want to really sell it for any less than this, so that stinks because that's a lot of our cash stack, and I don't know what to do about that. We're just going to hope for the rebound here in the short term. Now let's go ahead and sell these lances back. Maybe this will net us at least a little bit of money, get us back on the right foot today. We are working with a smaller cash stack today, so we don't have as much to deploy onto the Grand Exchange, unfortunately. If we did, we'd be getting in on some more Scythes right now to try to average out that buy offer. We could probably pull enough money together to actually get another one, but I don't know. It's definitely still risky. We'll do it, though. We'll do it. Seeing a lot of volatility on it right now, though. We have Toasty OSR, or Toasty Ross, oh my gosh, saying, hey yo, good to see you, Toasty. Thank you for tuning in today. We have Jay saying, you gain the most in periods of high volatility. Arbitrage trading is done by market making. Yeah, exactly. Jay, we're on the same page, man. I know we've already talked about this before. But it is good to see everybody in the chat today. Welcome to the stream. We're sitting back, kicking back, flipping some margins today with a nice Stella in our hands. One of my personal favorite beers, a Belgian beer, if you didn't know, and it's very nice. So we're going to enjoy our lovely Friday evening, flipping some margins back and forth, trying to make a little bit of money. Now, we haven't had a ton of luck today yet, but that doesn't mean we're not going to have any luck throughout the session. Currently, our best trade is about a 500k trade on the Scythe, which is actually pretty bad, but we have the Arcane Spirit Shield right after that, smacking a 430k margin on that, and one Grazi going for 347k. Those are both pretty good if you ask me. And let's see, nothing too insane here. The Kodai wands aren't really working out like we thought they would, are they? we're not going to rule them out yet, but like they haven't done what we've needed them to do at this current point in time. Now, if we can buy another Scythe at this price point, I'm listed pretty low on it, then I'll be happy, because that means we're probably going to be able to make at least a little bit of money back if we lose money on the top one, which is more likely than not. Belgium beer is the best, says Ice-T. Ice-T is always chiming in about the beers, man. Yeah, what's that other beer you drink? Like Alfheim or something? That stuff looks good. Anyway. Waiting for the Scythe to come a little bit farther down for us. Currently up 1.3 mil on the market today. We are only working with 1.4 billion GP today. So keep that in mind. We do not have our typical cash stack on hand today to actually deploy into more flips. So we should navigate that a little bit differently and see how we can actually make some money like this. I'm not used to flipping with a smaller cash stack, than I typically use. So it's good to actually be a little bit challenged. Spectral shields here. Let's go ahead and flip a few of these if we can. We're just going to go in very, very safely on a few of these. Try to get in and out as quickly as possible. Hoping for that Scythe to keep trending downwards here. We're going to pull up the graph on the side to track it a little bit closer and potentially see any trends that we might have. It just fell off the face of the earth here. Don't know how far that's going to go down. Might get picked back up at 531. 531.5 is currently where we saw the last level of resistance before a major price run. So we might actually see that level held again. We'll keep a close eye on the prices here. And we're going to have a video series on this somewhat soon. We're going to have a whole flipping series. It's going to take me a lot of effort to create that, but I think it's going to be very, very useful. Wow, you remember that? Yeah, man, of course, it's good. Any Colorado beer is a good beer, says Mark Baker. I don't think I've ever had any Colorado beers, I gotta be honest. Unless if you name a few, maybe I can recognize one. But Witty says, do you play other than Flip, or do you just log into Flip most of the time? I honestly only set overnights, like, or at least recently. My player, like, interaction with the game sways a little bit, right? So, for me, personally, I log in to Flip. I set overnights most nights, and I just log in to do these live streams and Flip. I don't really Flip off-stream that much. Sometimes I do on the weekends, like, actively. And it really just depends. Most of the times when I'm active flipping, I'm actually doing it on live stream, doing it for you guys. And I think I might go like live at a random time this weekend, just like randomly at night. I might not have the webcam on for that one, but I want to see if I can like do a late night session to see how much money I can make. That way I can trade during like a low competition time. So I don't know, if you see a stream pop up at a random time you're not used to, be sure to stop by because it's going to be a good one. Now, it's funny because we have the Scythe of Vitur. It's currently holding about the 531.5 price point, like I said it might. We do have an updated sell price here of 532.4, which means we could be seeing an uptrend soon. It looks like it's trading sideways pretty tightly at the support line again, which is a good sign. Now, last time this thing traded for about an hour and a half at its support, so we're hoping that's not the case again. We're hoping for a quick bounce off the bottom here, but we'll see what happens. Do we get to go on field trips? For what? I don't know what you're saying. Lipton Ice Tea says, we used to get flipped with a smaller cash stack. I'll return it soon to the game, so I'd like my loan back. No problem, Ice Tea, man. We got you. Anytime you want it, dude. We hope you come play RS again, Ice Tea, man. We miss you in the community. We miss you in the game. It's always good to see you stop by. We have Mark saying New Belgium, Voodoo Colors, Bud Light. Oh, Bud Light? Dude, Bud Light. Come on, man. That stuff's too sweet. Miller Lite's better in my opinion. Clusa says, hey Scape, is there any markets in real life that are similar to the Grand Exchange? The equities market is fairly similar. It's a little bit more quick, like higher pace, a little bit more volume in the real markets, but they are, correlated. Like, and they're not correlated, but they have similarities between the two. Late night shoey, says Jim. Hey, you never know. The late night streams, man, you never know, dude. Too many, but Bud Light and Coors. Yeah, Coors, of course. I didn't recognize, like, the larger brands. Motivation is getting back to me. That's what I love to hear. Ice-T, you gotta hop into the game, man. You gotta buy some gear. It's nice and cheap right now for you. Anyway, guys, we are waiting here. Does look like that Scythe is actually coming right back up, so that's a great sign, actually. Very happy about that. It did not take long to bounce off the bottom there, so let's try to buy another one before we actually go too far in the upward direction, and try to capitalize on some additional profit on the upside of the Scythe here. Wow, we don't have enough to buy it? Really? Oh my goodness. Now we do, but that was a little bit annoying. Hopefully it doesn't instant buy. Here's to no instant buying. Alright, it didn't, so that's good. Let's get the mix switched up a little bit here, guys. Let's change up the song. This might be a bit better. Still no luck on that Kodai one yet. It is coming down in price. Not really sure what to think about that. Cold as the Rockies. Riley Rouse says, you streaming for longer than an hour? Not tonight. I usually only stream for an hour. We try to get in and out of these Grand Exchange sessions here. I do have some weekend plans that I would like to attend, so can't go longer than an hour today. But if I do stream this weekend and we do the late night stream, I'll stream for like a few hours. Because I like to, you know, I want to do a stream where we actually like pull up the graphs and we talk about like items and what might actually happen. Like, would you guys be more interested in that? Like more like technical analysis or like graph analysis for some items? I think that'd be a little bit more fun. It wouldn't be flipping all the time, but we'd be active flipping. We'd be looking at, you know, people in the chat could like say like, hey, can you analyze this item? Or you know, we'd look at items we're currently flipping and seeing where there might be some opportunity on that stuff. I think a live session like that is not something we've really ever done, and might be interesting to people. Yeah, I like the idea. Yes. Okay. We can try to arrange something like that. It's just not that easy to switch back and forth for me between the stuff, but we can definitely organize something. I'm technically challenged, okay? Be amazing we could fill a Scythe at this price level. And the Twisted Bow is coming back down again. Really odd movements on that. Really odd. Anyway, we are just waiting for a couple items to come through, guys. I mean, it's pretty relaxing, these flipping sessions here, especially when you're only flipping a few items. It's very, very laid back. Now, I do want to try to sell these Kodai ones, but they're coming down very, very quickly margin-wise. So we're just going to close them for a smaller position and try to take our money out of that. But Scape, I feel like this market is nearly unpredictable. Well, here's the thing, Clusa. Every market is unpredictable. You know, downtrends, uptrends, you never know where item price is going, but there are certain signs. There's like little like clues, I'm going to put them like clues, quote unquote, that you can see in graphs that will tell you when there's going to be a mass movement in the item price. Now, you can't tell if it's going to go up or down, but if it goes up, you're going to make a lot of money. And there's more that goes into it. I can show you actual examples. Wow, nice. We fill the Scythe down here. I can show you like actual examples, but it's again, we want to pull up the graphs. I talk about what it actually looks like, things like that. It would just make more sense. Like, usually when items trade sideways for an extended period of time and they trade on really tight margins, it means you're going to see a lot of volatility shortly. So those are good opportunities to invest large amounts of money into items to try to capitalize on the larger volatility movements. And it doesn't always work out, right? Because you could crash on you as well. It's, you know, it's not guaranteed it's going to go up, but those are the situations where you're going to either make or break. And finding those situations and getting in before these investments pop is really the key to making a lot of money. And there are some slight telltale signs where you can actually see these opportunities arise, and I'll show you how to find them. Stream muted, lurking from the home gym. Good luck, though. Thank you, DJ, man. Do appreciate it. Be sure to drop a like, guys, as well. It does really help me out a lot. We're at 10 likes. We're trying to get to 20 likes today on the stream, guys. That's been our consistent goal. And honestly, we've been crushing it. So if we could just get to 20 likes again, that would be insane. Super helpful, guys. Thank you for all the support so far. But anyway, let's go ahead and sell these Scythes back on the market here. We're just going to get this one going off that we haven't been able to get yet. We're going to trade it kind of tight. Just because I want to make sure we're covering if this one downtrends a lot more. And if we keep going back down, I really don't want to hold the Scythe two sides, right? Because that would be quite the leverage on a downtrend. And that's going to be all of our cash on the flipping session. And we can't really, it's too much risk, right? So we got to get out of this one here. We have Romnick giving us a follow over on Twitch, man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flipping team, man. Do appreciate it. And thank you for stopping by today. Be sure to ask any questions you might have in the live chat. We'll be sure to help you out with your flipping endeavors. And then we have Bert saying, if you had to challenge yourself, how much do you think you can make with a 10 mil cash stack in 1 hour? Maybe like 1 mil probably would be like what I would make. Probably couldn't do more than that, honestly. Relog says, hey, Scape, on my first bond and wanting to flip help secure my next. And 1 mil would be like if I got lucky, by the way. I only have about 2.5 mil. What kind of items should I be looking for? Thank you. With 2.5 mil relog, you really should not be looking at flipping as a moneymaker. You're not going to have enough money to actually make more money, right? We typically recommend if people want to try to learn to flip, they start with at least a 10 mil cash stack. So with 2.5 mil, flipping is really not going to be what you want to focus on. Try to find another moneymaker in game that's going to make you some consistent GP in the short term. Try to build up that cash stack a bit more, and then you can go into flipping and really make a lot of money and sustain those bonds for the rest of your gameplay experience. Now, we do have 281 mil. I want to make sure we're actually trading a couple more items here because 281 mil we have to use the 281 mil today because we don't have as much as we typically do on the stream today. So if we don't use it, we're not going to make a lot of profit. So I'm going to currently look for some good items that we can go in on here. And I'm not seeing anything that makes me too excited. This looks good, the Armadillo chestplate. We'll go in for 8 of those. And the other day, the blowpipe crashed to 1.2, 1.3 mil within like 10 to 15 minutes. Then it was back to 1.8 mil within the hour. Pretty mad item at the moment. Lots of volatility on it. I expect a lot of people probably getting rid of it. But anyway. Bradley says, hey man, do you think you would choose a couple of flips to normally do with a 60 mil cash stack? Could choose a couple flips. Oh, with 60 mil, I flip things like Purple Sweets, Grimy Renar Weed, Amethyst Crystal, Air Orbs, Battle Stabs would be good. Dragon Arrows, Dragon Arrow Tips, Dragon Darts would be nice. That's like a good list to start you off. Magic Logs, U-Logs, maybe. Sharks, Monkfish, Manta Rays, those as well. That should be a good list to start you out. It's like a good balance of like, high limit and high volume in there. Got it. Thank you, man. No problem, Relog, dude. Hopefully that helps you out. I'm sorry I don't have a better answer for you. It's just the honest answer that I've come to that conclusion, over a couple of years of flipping. So 10 mil, it has to be the minimum amount. Now, the Twisted Bow is currently coming down. It's down about another mil. We did cover on... Okay, so this is what I hate, man. Anytime you buy one item in this flipping utilities tracker, and then you buy another one and sell the second one back, it doesn't track it correctly. Like, we made money on that flip, but now it says we're down 205K, but that's not true. Like, we just made, what, 700K on that last one. So, like... That's the only frustrating thing about flipping utilities sometimes. So not exactly the most accurate profit sometimes, but hey, I love flipping utilities. It is by far the best profit tracker. I'm so happy we have it. I don't know of any other profit trackers, so it's hard for me to really complain. Let's see. We have Jesse. He says, can you flip with a couple mil? You can flip with a couple mil, excuse me. Just looking at AFK flips. Flips let you sit a while, do something else, buy items 10% lower and sit. Looking to snails and whatnot. Check price on the wiki, bud. You could do that. Here's the thing. This is the reason we don't recommend that, is because if you don't have active flipping experience, then it's typically not that easy to learn how to flip over a long time frame. And people mess it up constantly. They either list too low and the item never buys, or they list too high and they end up losing money. And one of the worst things you can do when you're learning how to flip is lose money, even if it's only a little bit. Because if you are losing money and you're not seeing the value of flipping, then you're gonna quit. Like, you're gonna stop flipping because you don't think it's a good money maker because you don't know how to do it. So that's why we recommend a 10 mil stack, learn how to do it actively. Once you get comfortable with that and you understand the basics, then you can broaden your time frame and focus on those 2 to 3 to 8 hour windows of actually making those better trades. But you are right, you could do it with a smaller cash stack, but if it's your first time learning how to flip, I personally do not recommend it. Wild Muffin says, does it just average the 2 buys? I don't think it averages the 2 buys. I don't know what it does. Like the tracker like messes up. Like I don't, maybe it does. Maybe it does, but like if that was the case, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. Anyway, but like, watch, we're going to sell this one back and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to think we lost money on this one. I'm almost positive. We'll see though. No, I was talking to the one guy. Oh. F, man. F in the chat for that. That's embarrassing. Ice-T says, I think I'm down 1 bill, lol. We'll see the damage next week. Do you need a bond, Ice-T, man? Jeez, dude. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. I'm having a great time. We're just sitting back, kicking back, drinking the Stella. The profit tracker is a little bit off today, so please don't mind the tracker. We are at about, I would say, maybe a 2 mil profit as of right now. I thought you could manually edit some of the trades. I thought that was like added recently. I guess not. But see, like, it thinks we bought higher than we actually did. So maybe it does average it. Like, we didn't buy at this price. I don't know, it's weird. Still waiting on that first Scythe here. I'm surprised to see how stable it got within the past couple of minutes. I thought that Scythe was going to come a lot further down. But it didn't. If you click the flipping tab, you can manually set it. Oh, awesome. Let me try and fix that. Let's see. Other... Is there history here? I can't seem to find it. Potential profit, favorite items, last traded. I don't know. It's fine. We did get another one off, though. Let's see where we are on that one. So, see, it thinks we made profit on that last one, which I guess is good. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe it does average. Click the buy and sell prices. Okay. Oh, on the last buy price. Okay, that makes sense. It does average. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it for now, honestly. But I'll set that up for next stream so we can fix it manually if we need to. Hopefully we can get that last Scythe off. I'm hoping we see an upward rotation on the Scythe. I'm not gonna, you know, hope too hard for it, but if we get it, we're gonna be a lot happier. I'll tell you that. It will sell off stream, I'm pretty sure, if we can't get it off today, but it's always good when you sell things on stream, right? We're gonna sell this thing for a little bit less as well. Still made money on that, so very nice. 146 million GP left. What can we put it into? All I can say is the Armadillo chest plates, they need to switch off here. They're trading in a tight margin again, which kind of sucks. We had a lot of potential profit on that, just kind of shrink. Happens a lot with the Armadillo chest plates, actually. RJ says, I'm buying up all the Pegasian boots. Let's hope it pays off. Good luck, man. I've made 456k since we started on an 8 mil cash tag. Keith, man, that is amazing, dude. Congratulations. Keep flipping, man. Let me know what items actually have worked out best for you since you've started. I'm always curious to know, like, when new people start flipping, what works best for them? What strategies do they use? Of course, I recommend my strategy that I think is best, but I don't know if everyone uses it. You know what I mean? Sometimes people want to explore, try different ways, and that's cool too. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I just have my way that I typically teach, and I'm curious if you're following that. Dragon Hunter Crossbow looking okay. We have Rage Virus with the 500 bits. He says, Weekend Warriors Unite. How is it going today? Rage, man. So thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Good to see you, man. We're sitting back, kicking back with the Stella, my man. And thank you for the 500 bits, dude. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the live stream today. We're flipping some margins back and forth. A little bit smaller of a cash stack than we typically do, though. We are a little bit heavily invested right now, actually, which is kind of funny. But that being said, I think they're going to go well, okay? Anyway, we are working with the 1.4 bill stack, drinking the Stella today. It's almost empty, actually, with the last 15 minutes of the stream going today. Very, very nice. Always welcome to see Rage Virus in the chat. Be sure to say hi, everyone. Now, when I get a couple drinks going, guys, you know I start rambling. Anyway, 364 million GP left. Still plenty of opportunity to be made here on the Grand Exchange. We're going to do the Saradomin Godsword up listed next here. Let's see where this thing is. Yeah, that looks like a decent margin on that thing. Let's try and get 3 of them. I hate when that happens, man. I hate when you're just too quick and like the item just disappears or like doesn't set correctly. You got to retype it. It's especially annoying in the new like flipping meta, right? Where you have to manually type in all your margins. Freaking sucks, man. We still have 257 million GP. Plenty of other items we can do here with that cash stack on hand. And you know what's going to be a good one is the Imbued Heart. We're going to get the Imbued Heart going. We'll do about 4 of them. I don't think that limit's going to fill, so. David Wolf popping into the chat. Good to see you today, man. Referencing the 24-hour live stream that we did. He says, milk dump, man. Good to see you, David, man. Thank you for tuning in today. Be sure to drop a like if you are enjoying it. Helps me out a lot. We are trying to get to 20 likes today, guys. So definitely do your part and smack a like on this video if you are enjoying it. And of course, if you have any questions about flipping or money making with your cash stack, let me know. We'll help you out, man. Keith says, tonight, Adamant Ore and Air Orbs have had good margins. Amazing, Keith, man. Amazing. There's the lose money on a flip and stake strategy. JK, don't do this. Do not stake, man. If you stake, like, here's the thing. Staking and flipping, they both are somewhat luck-based, right? But staking is not in your favor because you can enter favorable positions when you are flipping. And when you're staking, it's complete 50-50. And it's actually not 50-50 because you have to pay the tax if you win. So the odds you win are 50-50, but the payout is not equal. Bert says, I started last week and I have an 18 mil cash stack now. Best items seem to be blood runes, steel bars, coal, obsidian armor pieces, and superior dragon bones. All great items, Bert, man. I would not be concerned with that list right now. Keep flipping that list. It's great for an 18 mil cash stack. Maybe I'd recommend battle staves and doing some sharks and monkfish and manta rays. Those would be some great additions to that list, but definitely keep that up, man. What program do you all use to keep up with your item prices? I just use the OSRS price wiki. I find that's the best. GE Tracker also is a great tool to do it as well. It's really up to you what you'd like to pick. And of course, we are partnered with GE Tracker as well. So if you are curious in getting a premium version, you can use the link in the description below to actually purchase premium. And it does give me a little kickback to the channel. So we would appreciate that. But it's of course up to you. Did you see the Tebow rebound, says Rage Virus? Oh, I saw it, man. Oh, it was vicious. I'm actually surprised, though, Rage. It didn't rebound as aggressively as I thought. The 1 bill, level, the price point of 1 bill for the Twisted Bow is very, very standard. And I'm surprised it actually didn't recover above the 1 bill price. Currently, we're seeing a little bit of stagnation on it as well, around the 984 to 986 mil price range. I think it topped out at 988 mil earlier today, maybe 989. John Johnson says, good evening, everyone. Good to see you, John. Thank you for tuning in today. We have Vin also saying, it's ironic how Battle Arena has a tax, yet the literal stock market of this game is tax-free. I mean, honestly, it's a video game where you shouldn't be paying taxes, in my opinion. That's for real life, dude. John says, what is your opinion on Holy Sandals plus the Drake Tooth to make devout boots? I don't really have an opinion on that. Guess it's fine. Doesn't really affect my life very much. That's how I look at it. Let's get the Justiciar armor set up and ripping next, guys. Try to get 2 of them. Off to bed. See you, Sierra. Later, Ice-T, man. Thank you for tuning in today. Do appreciate it. Be sure to drop a like as well. Could I be like an esports commentator, guys? What do you think? Am I made out for it? Should we start a you know, RuneScape esports community? I'll do all the commentary. John says, not a good moneymaker. Oh, I don't know. I haven't really tested it as a moneymaker. We often think that gamblers, they allow our GP not to drop in value. Hey, man, sometimes you just got to go throw it at the arena, you know what I mean? Personally, I've never done any staking, but I would do, like, staking on stream if I had the stats. Because I think it would be, like, good content. I'm not, like, a staking addict by any means. You know, I could, you know, stake 5 mil, 20 mil, maybe even 100 mil sometimes just for the content. I think it would be kind of fun, but, like, we flip a whole session, then we stake it, and then if we win, we give, like, the proceeds to a viewer or something like that. But anyway. Rage says, I like the devout boots. They're like Air Jordans of magic boots. Hey, that's what the primordials are in my book, man. We are waiting for those Justiciar armor sets. Once you start staking, you get sucked in, usually. Dude, that's what people say, but, like, there's no way I would get addicted or sucked into staking. Like, I just don't, I honestly don't see it. And everyone's like, don't do it, man. You're going to get addicted. Like, guys, I'm not someone who has a gambling problem or an addiction. I've never, you know, ever felt the need to gamble besides entertainment. I know, like, you might be like, well, that's what I thought too, and, you know, I lost all my money staking, but it's really the case. Like, if I'm down money from staking, like, I don't feel the need to chase it. It's just, like, a fun way to see if, like, you get lucky. It's all about, like, trying your luck, man. I don't gamble in real life. I gamble in real life occasionally, like, but it's, you know, like, I'm not down or up a significant amount of money. It's just for entertainment. Just wait until you give it a try. See, like, every time, man, I'm telling you, every time we talk about staking, everybody's like, that's what you say, but once you try it, like, I really don't think so, guys. If anything, though, doing it on stream would make it more addicting, because, like, people in the chat would be like, stake it again, and then I'd feel more obligated to, but it's all in good fun. Like, you know, I don't play really RuneScape for any means. Like, I'm not trying to buy the best gear in game. Like, I could afford a lot of pieces I want if I needed to. Honestly, I just flip a lot in this game, so anything for fun content would really be worthwhile, in my opinion. If I'm not watching you, I'm staking in-debt staking streams. Nolan giving us a follow over on Twitch. Nolan, thank you for the follow, man. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the flipping team. Hopefully you're learning a thing or two about flipping today in this live stream. Also, guys, if you haven't joined us in our Discord group already, we do have a Discord group dedicated to flipping and money making in old school RuneScape, so be sure to join that if you want to learn more about making money on the Grand Exchange. And that's all really that I have to say today. Let's keep making a little bit of money, and be sure to drop a like as well. We're at 16 likes. We're trying to get 20 likes today. That is the goal. We're almost there. We're almost at 20 likes, so we would appreciate it. Now, we do need to adjust these imbued hearts a little bit. Looking a little bit on the weaker side here. And we'll adjust these Bandos Tacits around as well. And we'll sell them back. Very nice. Say it again when you're 4 claws deep. Yo, Wild Muffin, he knows me too well, man. He's been around for too long. Oh my god. So funny, dude. It's actually so funny. Thanks for giving me a good laugh, man. Han with the membership. Thank you so much, Han. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the flipping team, man. Do appreciate the membership. Oh my goodness, guys. What a stream today with the 500 bits and the membership, dude. Freaking amazing. And it's like, I can't believe it, man. It's just like, what a good stream. Like a good Friday stream. We got the Stella as well. Super, super awesome, man. We have Jermon saying, what's up? Margins are quite short this evening. They're short? Wait. We have 2 new members? John Johnson is... Well, there he is! No way. Thank you, John, for the membership as well. We do appreciate that, dude. Thank you, dude. Like, well, thank you, guys. I mean, it's totally unnecessary, but I really do appreciate the memberships. Welcome to the flipping team. Hopefully you enjoy your members' perks and things like that. And thank you for supporting the live stream. We really do appreciate it. We really just do this for fun. I love flipping. I've been doing it since 2016, and we've been making content on it consistently since like 2017. So we do appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you for the memberships, and thank you for making this Friday so awesome, guys. Do appreciate it. Time to smack some tassies around. We just ripped through those tassies, Sane, man. Crushed them. Wow, amazing. Margins are quite short this evening. Absolutely agreed. We're having a little bit of trouble squeezing profit today. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of like... It's not that we're getting bad margins necessarily. It's just like we're not really hitting anything like that's good. Like, we are making trades. It's just everything is like... You know what I mean? Like, you make a trade and you're like, we made some profit, but like, it's not that good. That's kind of how I feel on the Scythe here. Like, we made 1 mil on one of them and like 700k on the others. We got the meh margins today. But anyway, we're going to keep it positive, though. We're going to keep it rolling here. 19 likes, guys. Literally one more like, and we hit the goal for today. So if you haven't dropped a like yet and you are enjoying the stream, we really would appreciate one more like. I want to get that 20 like goal. I'm very goal-driven, by the way, if you guys didn't know. And our last video, by the way, freaking exploded, guys. Thank you for all the support on that. Do appreciate it. And we got the 20 likes. The best community ever, man. Seriously. And if you're not with us on Discord, by the way, be sure to join us. We have a Discord group dedicated to flipping and money making in old school RuneScape. Literally half the teaching we do on this channel goes on within that Discord. So if you are serious about getting better at flipping, that's honestly a great place to start. Freaking amazing, man. What a day. Keith says a lot of good profit on the high volume items at the moment. And yeah, I mean, I guess I haven't really been looking, so maybe if some of you are high-volume flippers, you might want to go check that out on the Grand Exchange. Apparently, a lot of good opportunities. I would assume on, like, Blood Runes, Law Runes, Death Runes, stuff like that. Maybe Sharks, Monkfish, Mana Rays as well. We have Wild Muffin saying goal-driven and goal-driven. Absolutely right. Wild Muffin, man, you have me cracking up with that comment on the claws, dude. So accurate, man. Dude, who was there? Like, I don't know if anyone was here for this, but we did like a live stream a while back. It was like a 6-hour live stream where we did 1 mil profit equals one beer chug. That was a freaking great stream, man. We got to do that again. Light up the L with the subscription over on Twitch. Oh my goodness. Oh my, it was Rage. Rage Virus gifting the sub to light up the L. Rage, man. Come on, dude. Too generous. Too generous today, dude. Seriously, man. That's amazing, dude. Thank you, Rage, dude. Like, legitimately, like, Rage Virus, guys, he's been such a great partner for our Discord group. Like, please, hands down, he's been such a huge help in growing the community and monitoring the safety of our Discord and stuff like that. And he typically works with Queen Saraha when he's making content, but we haven't seen him in quite some time. So we do appreciate the support from the sidelines, Rage. He owns his own Discord related to flipping and money making as well. So, dude, thanks for being an OG, man. We do appreciate it. We also had a follow coming in from Feeling and its reverse as well. Both of you, welcome to the flipping team, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. We are making a little bit of profit today. We're doing our best, at least, to make some money. It's getting a little bit hairy, though. So the Scythe margin is trading extremely tight right now. I do imagine some volatility will hit soon, and we're either going to go up or down. Hopefully up, so we can sell this Scythe of vitur here and actually cap out a nice profit, because currently we're kind of bag holding it. Going to grab dinner, but I want to thank you for your awesome content. I'll make sure to watch this later tonight. John Johnson, man, thank you so much, dude. We're not going for that much longer anyway, but I do appreciate that, man. And thank you for becoming a member. Like, legitimately, it means a lot, dude. I know I say it a lot, but like, it's... You don't understand. Like, I've been doing this for a long time, and when people, like, monetarily recognize it, like, it kind of is... it hits different, you know what I mean? But I know, you know, I'm not about the money, guys. Like, I'm really not. I would not be doing this right now if it was not, like, if I was in it for the money. But I know a lot of you know that, and I honestly just appreciate the continued viewership. Like, I have so many people in here that are always in my streams. Like, it's just insane. And that's what I love about this, like, flipping community that we have, that we've grown over the years. It's like, we got some OG members in here that just love learning how to flip, improving their own flipping skill sets. And look, we have people in here that started flipping from, like, had no skills flipping. And if this applies to you and you're in the chat, let me know. But we've had so many people that have come in with, like, no flipping experience, and now are, like, insane flippers. Like, literally making tons of money. And I'm not saying, like, I'm responsible for that. I'm not. I'm just the one who maybe showed them the light or taught them a couple skills or tricks that helped them out and really got them on the right path. They're the ones that put in the work to actually make that money and get better as a trader and a flipper in RuneScape. But I like to think sometimes that I do enable it for some people, and I hope I would. Snippy Pat says, on a large quantity flip, what is your lowest profit margin gap will you go for? 2 to 10 GP, for example. Typically, I try to get at least 2 GP, but it depends on the limit. For example, Blood Runes with a 25,000 limit, I'm going to aim for a 2 GP margin or more. But if you're trading like Sharks or something where the limit is 10,000, then I'm going to aim for a profit of about 3 GP each. To be honest, I had a little experience, but it didn't interest me until I watched your live streams active flipping. And of course, you probably saw us smack around a couple of T-bows, and I got excited about that. But anyway, guys, we are coming up on time here, so we are going to cut back on the profit here today. The profit tracker is a little bit off because of the Scythe trade, so we probably are at like a 3 mil profit, but we are currently showing a 2.3, so a pretty bad stream today from a profit standpoint. But honestly, I had a great time today, so thank you all so much for the support today. We do appreciate it. We got to 22 likes, so we hit the goal. Very happy about the like goal. If you're not with us on Discord already, be sure to join us with the link in the description below. Or if you're watching over on Twitch, one of the panels below will do it for you. Look at that, man. Absolutely incredible. Oh, you're kidding me right now. You're actually kidding me. Let's go. I could have not asked for anything better at the end of the stream. Did anyone see that? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, man. Like, I'm just actually mind blown, dude. That's insane. That's insane. 4.6 mil session. That's a lot better. And considering we did not have as much money to work with today, I'm very happy about that, man. Sarah Doman is on our side today. So thank you, Sarah Doman, for helping us with the trades. Of course, guys, you guys have an awesome weekend. Can't wait to see you next week on Monday. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.